Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back. How you guys doing? If you guys have noticed, I haven't posted in like 3 days. Don't worry about that. Go check out the live. Go hit the lives up when I'm actually on live. Nah, but there's a bunch of videos I made already, but YouTube is holding them back. There's always like a time of month where they're like, no, not everything you're posting is ad suitability. Everything's gonna get demonetized. So I had to get them personally reviewed, but they're on the way. But today, we have Miss Taylor Schabusiness. And when I tell you this is crazy, it's wild. So yeah, we have Taylor in this thing. We have her in this building with a spit suit on. This is the most outrageous shit I've ever seen. It's hilarious. She has a spit suit on, so she's been spitting in guards' faces. They want to punch her in the face. And we have Shad Thyrion's uncle speaking. So we're gonna log in and see what is going on here. Let's get it.
I know, Mr. Saunders, you had indicated there was something regarding the victim impact statement you wanted to do. Was it going to be read in, or how did you want to handle that?
I believe now two family members of the victim wish to orally address the court judge.
Okay.
I think just orally as a victim impact statement. So.
Very good. And if they want to come up and stand, there's a microphone right above. If you want to stand right between those two pillars there, they can stand right there. And if you could just tell me your name first, sir.
Shad Thyrion, Shad's uncle. I basically just wanted to say that there's no excuse for what you done. I don't care if it's drugs or...
That's Shad's uncle. Now, he's about to probably lay in on her. Look at him, hard rock. Dude got long gray hair, jacked. He's going to the gym. That's crazy. I know he wants to wreck this lady right now. Shit, I'd be so mad. But anyways, let's see what's going on. Something about this judge gives me like control freak vibes. I don't know. If you go throughout the case, we covered some of it. The judge is really, I don't know. He's cool. He's fine though. He's a new judge, so he's probably still feeling himself, finding his way.
Upbringing, we all go through hard times growing up, at least the majority of us have. You have the opportunity to change that. You have the opportunity to, see that you have a problem. I've been in recovery a little over 3 years. In AA, I drank for 41 years. I realized I had a problem. So there's just, basically to me, you took the easy way out. It's you did the most cowardly, weakest things that you could do possible. You meet a person in school, you say he's your friend, you become friends, you become girlfriend, boyfriend, lovers, gain his trust of an innocent person that's very kind, would do anything for you.
You could tell he was kind. And man, that he probably thought they had the coolest relationship ever. No strings attached. They get to do some drugs and have sex. They get to do all this shit. Like, who would think? She's just the crazy, dark eyes Latina chick that he's just, low-key banging on the side. That's kind of really cool. And then all of a sudden she comes over one day and she does that to you, bro. I couldn't even imagine how he must have felt. Like, damn, bitch, you're just gonna do that to me? Meth doesn't make people do that, bro. Meth makes people maybe tweak out and go crazy, bro, but I've never seen, especially somebody's a lover. I see meth heads in relationships all the time on the street. You know what I mean? Why aren't they chopping each other's heads off every night? No, they look out for each other. That's some crazy shit. She's just evil, bro. Like you said, there's no excuse.
I believe you used that and you had this plan and took your opportunity when you did. There's no excuse, I don't see it no other way. To take advantage of someone's kindness like that, that's like the most irritating thing for me. You get to know somebody, they trust you, and then you do that. And then you say that you're a friend, you're his friend, you said that in the statements. It's like, man. But walked into a program and it's free. You know, you can go get help and it's free. All over the place there's help. And it doesn't cost a dime, you know. It's either, and the first thing they tell you in there, you know, you want to continue doing what you're doing. It's going to be jail, institution, or death. And you chose that path, and you chose the wrong path. They sit here talking about being rehabilitated. Is Shad's mother going to ever rehabilitate from this?
Wait, she said she was rehabilitated? Oh, we might have to go deeper into this case. Izzy said she's out of here. Look at that shit. That pissed her off. Rehabilitated? Izzy said she's fucking out. I feel you, girl. She says she's going to the window. That is wild. Rehabilitated. I need to see that part to where she said that shit. That is crazy. No, girl, you need mental treatment. These are one of the few people where I say they need drugs in their system. Like, she is not well. She is not well. I'll tell you that much. Rehabilitated.
No, but you can go to an institution, you can go to prison and try to be rehabilitated, but I don't see no reason why you'd have parole after the doctor had just mentioned once you have so much damage that it's irreversible. You know, so why would... Don't make no sense to me even to have the option of parole to come back and to gain someone's trust like that again.
Nope.
You know, because that is like the lowest thing a person can do. You know what I mean? I just don't understand that. And the biggest thing is, you know, like I said, you know, the help is free and it's there. You chose not to take, you know, I'm sure you knew you had a problem, you know. You can't blame it on childhood. You know.
I like how he said that you can't blame it on childhood, bro, man. I was going down that path for a while, like, man, if I was just raised a different way, if I was just born here, no, it's just nah, bro. It really doesn't matter, bro. You just gotta figure it out. There's no excuses. You can't blame your mental issues on, like, you could blame like your problems, like you have a tendency of like to do this because of childhood, sure, but you know that you're aware of that, so now that's not an excuse. You know what I mean? The second you're able to blame it on childhood or blame it on something, now you don't have an excuse because you understand why and you can fix that. There's no excuse. You know what I mean? Definitely cannot blame it on childhood. I know people who have terrible childhoods that are just so successful now. And just amazing people, you know what I mean? Shitty childhoods that I couldn't even imagine being in. So, you know what I mean? If they could do it, fuck that little meth shit. She just decided to be a terrible person, an evil person. That's just what she decided to do. Like I said, there's meth heads. I live on the West Coast. There's meth heads everywhere doing crystal. Just let's go. And they're in a relationship. You see heads on the side of the road? No, you don't see that very much.
There's help out there. And if you take the path to go get the help, you wouldn't be in this situation right now. None of us would be in this situation. But to take the cowardly path that you did and to make other people suffer because you were suffering is pretty shitty. So that name Taylor Schabusiness fits you well. And I'm not a praying man, but...
that name, Taylor Schabusiness.
After Judge Walsh's sentence today, I will pray that you meet the same fate as your idolistic Jeffrey Dahmer. So have a good life, Schabusiness.
Oh my God, look at her, the great reveal. I was just thinking, damn, we haven't seen her yet. I put this on the thumbnail and I was like, I didn't want to watch the video, so I was like, shit, are we only gonna see the uncle? That was a beautiful reaction from her. I love that. I love that for us, guys. Fuck that lady. Look at that. I hope she spit at somebody within the suit too, so there's just like dry spit smell on the inside. Or like even better, maybe there's like old spit smell on the inside from other inmates. Because you know they're not cleaning that shit. They probably gave her the most dirty one. Hold on, let's back this up a little bit. Yo, and Uncle kept shit G. I thought he was going to lose his shit. This is what a real man looks like, keeping his emotions in check and just telling her like it is. Just tell her like it is, like straight up. no yelling, no screaming, just laying it out there for her. Like, yeah, I hope you get the same fate as that other guy you were idolizing. Like,
Sentence used today. I will pray that you meet the same fate as your idolistic Jeffrey Dahmer. So have a good life, shit business.
shit business. She's so mad. Her eyes are so dark. Oh, she's looking. Careful, guys. She might take her soul away. Look away. She might take her soul away, y'all. Careful.
The next speaker will be a statutory crime victim, so we'd ask the media to be advised of that, Judge.
Okay. I just want to, all right, they're indicating they are going to make sure that they're not doing it.
Does she actually look sad right now? What is that expression, y'all? Is that actually fear and unknowingness and
Statutory
hopelessness?
crime victim, so we'd ask the media to be advised of that, Judge.
Okay.
Look at those eyes. The eyes tell it all, people. The eyes tell it all. I don't care what the face is doing. Those eyes are yelling for help. Why'd you do it? Like, man, she was so young too, bro. You're going to do all that bullshit and you just think your life is over with. So you're just going to do some crazy shit. She could have been so successful. You could do anything at any age, bro. Like, I can't think of the actor's name, but there's so many actors who blew up later on. There's so many, I can't think of it, man, but there's so many people who later on in life just blossomed into just the most amazing, just having the most amazing lives, you know? Her little young ass is over here just crashing out over some fantasy she had. Like, girl, you better, man, she needed some help. Go to therapy, guys.
I just want to, all right, they're indicating they are going to make sure that they're not doing it.
Oh yeah, she looks, yeah, I'm seeing the fear in her eyes right now. I don't need to see the rest of her face right there. I think she's still thinking about that speech. It's vibrating in her head. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, if you could just, sir, before you start, if you just state your name for the record.
Michael Thyrion.
Okay, go ahead.
Taylor, I just wanted to say that I forgive you for what you done to my son.
Oh wow.
And yeah, you made a bad choice, and now you have to live with it. But you know, I'm gonna miss Shad. He was a wonderful child too. Growing up, just mild mannered and just happy, and I know you made a bad choice, and like I said, I forgive you. And
No, I wish I could see her face right now. She's kind of locking in on this one. I mean, she needs something to hold on to, man, because she's going to be, one, she's going to be sober. I feel like right now throughout the trial, maybe she wasn't completely, 100% like, the drugs are probably still in your system. You're still kind of like just wacky in and out. You're withdrawing a little bit if she was really an addict. So I feel like later on, man, years later, she's going to be clean in that cell and she's going to be like, what the fuck just happened? You know what I mean? Like a year later, she's going to look up and be like, what the fuck? And she's going to look around and be like, I can't really do anything about this. That sobriety's going to kick her ass when she realizes how stupid this shit was. And this little, I feel like this is going to be good for her. If she ever has the chance of getting out. Which I don't think she really does. But if she ever has a chance of getting out, maybe this speech will be something that'll be, motivating in her brain. Like.
And I'm going to ask the judge if he can, if she can see the streets again sometime, It may not be soon, but I believe everybody
She might get life.
Makes bad choices.
Without
maybe
parole.
not to the scale, but I think there's a lot of hope for you. I think, you can make use of your time and be a better person and do great things yet, so it does no good for me to hate you,
Damn, this guy's gonna live long, bro. Man, shit, I couldn't do it. I couldn't say that to her. He just said, "That's no good for me to hate you," and he said like so nicely that. Where do you think Shad got his niceness from, bro? And it's crazy, bro. Like why, you know? And you could tell Shad probably liked her. You know, first of all, if it's friends with benefits and you've known her forever, that's like the perfect hookup, right? Like you know how she is. You can call her up, you know, whenever they have their addictions or whatever. But, you know, long story short, you could call her up, hit her up. It's just a great vibe. She goes back to her life. You go back to your life. Life is good. You know what I mean? I'm sure he had no idea she was on that type of time, bro. Like, he was like, I'm sweet. I'm good to you. I bet they never argued. You know?
Things yet, you know, so it does no good for me to hate you, you know. I know you got a heart. I know you got a mind, and I wish you no harm, and I hope things go well for you.
Damn.
That's all I got to say.
Okay, thank you.
Damn, bro.
Any other witnesses or people that want to speak? Mr. Saunders?
No, I don't believe so.
Very good. Then I'll turn to the state for a sentencing recommendation.
Thank you. So ultimately, the state's recommendation is that the defendant not be eligible for release at any point onto extended supervision.
Oh my God, he looks like that comedian. What is going on? Why is there doppelgangers all over this world? There's like only like 100 different face types, and then they just all start to repeat.
Release.
Doesn't he look like that funny guy who I don't find, Michael Corden? Doesn't he look like Corden? I don't find him funny, but like, oh my gosh, you guys let me know. That shit's crazy.
At any point onto extended supervision. And obviously we're here for legally and morally the most serious offense somebody can commit in this state. Really I think a few points bear emphasis. I'm not going to rehash the entire trial testimony for the court, but I do think a few points bear emphasis. Really the manner and nature of which Ms. Schabusiness caused Shad's death in this case, I think is really one of the more egregious, frankly incomprehensible.
No, they're about to a sizzler, but we're gonna go into sentencing next. Schabusiness video. It's shit. I'll tell you what, it's crazy. Her dad speaks, I believe, and then they're gonna sentence her. I'm pretty sure she's never coming out. I mean, like, I'm sure, you know, the old man is like, oh yeah, you know, love, peace, and happiness, but I'm pretty sure, I don't know, in 15 years, if she got back out on the street, you think she would go back to it? That's a question for you guys. If she got back on the street, not should she, but say she is going back out on the street, would she go back to the drugs, and would she go back to her old ways? You guys let me know in the comments. But anyways, y'all, I am out of here, man. I hope this video can upload today. I pray, you know, unintentional rhyme right there. Everybody enjoy work, whatever. Get inside safe. Stay inside. When you do get inside, I love you guys, man. I'm out of here. See you in the next one.